Yeah, we're live. Whoops. Okay. I got a cat.
I can go first on this
Okay.
one.
Whoa! You can't go
I
first?
said I could go first.
Oh
on
yeah,
this
go for it.
Okay.
Jessica stole the show already.
Sorry.
Hey everybody, so we're doing another off-camera pickups. I'm sure we've got a lot to show off for you all, so let's get started. I will go ahead and preface this by saying that my stack of comics here, I haven't really been able to go comic shopping in a while, like just regular comic book shopping. So these were actually given to me by a friend.
What?
So this pile is going to seem a little different than some of my usual stuff. But first we have Ultimate Extinction, issue 5 of 5. I don't know anything about this book. So it'll just have to be one that I just see what it's about.
You're just going to jump in at issue 5.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, it may be awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, next we have Star Wars Darth Maul #1. This one is actually a lot more up my alley. I've gotten several Star Wars books, you know, most recently. That's what I've been going after, so that one's pretty awesome.
Were you tempted by that Star Wars #1 or was...
I didn't even get a chance to look at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, next we have X-Men Grand Design. I'm a sucker for some X-Men. So, just thought that was pretty neat. It's got some crazy prices on there. Oh, sorry if you guys didn't get a chance to see that.
I was just trying to look at a grand design because in the top left it looks like they used the original X-Men.
Yeah, definitely. I may actually already own this book. I think it says X-Force joined Spider-Man. Pretty sure this is from the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. I think this may even be his last issue, so I'm pretty sure I do already have it. But again, this was gifted to me, so I wanted to show it off. Always a sucker for that stuff.
Have you seen X-Force #4 where it's sideways and has Spider-Man on it?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, that's
I need to
weird.
check that out. Next we have The Amazing Spider-Man #339, The Return of the Sinister Six, Part 6 of 6. Oh, Jesus, 3 6s. Anyways.
They didn't think that one through.
And we have Die on the front cover. So, you know that's got to be a good one. I actually think this book right here would really make me want to get the others.
Yes, it would. Is that a Todd McFarlane cover?
I think it's too late to be
how long did
Todd McFarlane. So this is Eric Larson.
Eric Larson.
Yeah,
Okay, Larson cover. Either way.
I've said many times that I think that Todd McFarlane's art inspired a lot of people who came right after him. And sometimes it's a little difficult to tell, but I think that's a cool thing. Next we have Spider-Man Funeral for an Octopus. Got a lot of Dr. Octopus in these Spider-Man comics, which I'm a big fan of.
I just love that sub name.
Yeah.
Funeral for an Octopus.
And it's pretty interesting what
It sounds like a 007 movie.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Then we have a What If Mr. Sinister formed the X-Men. So these are not your father's superheroes.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. So I do enjoy some What If comics. Depending on how they are, but as I've said, I'm a sucker for X-Men, so that
I'm reading
cool.
Have you got to read Fallen Angels any?
No.
I was reading like the first two, and Mr. Sinister's in that.
I do like Mr. Sinister a lot.
Yeah.
Next we have Dark Reign, the New Avengers #50. Now I don't want to. Again, I haven't read these books yet, and so I don't know if this is the original Dark Reign. I hope it is because I'm super interested in that and a lot of the movie
What is
speculation.
that?
So
I've never even heard of that.
I don't want to misspeak.
Okay.
Because sometimes, for some reason, I get it confused with Secret Invasion. I know that's about the, what's their names? Skrulls, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure Dark Reign is when Norman Osborn formed like a Dark Avengers.
Okay, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I've actually gotten a few here and there, so maybe it'll start to look like a collection soon. Next, we have Marvel Knights Spider-Man. I don't know very much about this. I just know I love Spider-Man, so high hopes always for a Spider-Man book.
Okay.
We'll have to check that one out. And lastly, we have, it says The Amazing Spider-Man #644. I just think it's a pretty neat cover. It kind of looks like we maybe have some Marvel Zombies looking stuff going on there, if you look at it. But one of my favorite covers from those that I inherited.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I've been on a major Dragon Ball Z kick lately, or just Dragon Ball in general. And so I've been buying some of the manga. So we have book number 1 of Dragon Ball Super. We have book number 2, Dragon Ball Super, and book number 3 of Dragon Ball Super. I'm on the 3rd book. Like, I'm reading them like as soon as I get them in. It's been great. I love them. And then lastly, I got Dragon Ball Z Season 8 very recently. Started watching it. Can't beat the classics, man. Just can't beat the classics. I'm a sucker for Dragon Ball Z. Probably my favorite franchise ever. So I'm very, very happy with all of that.
Okay. Who else can make?
If you want me to.
Up to you.
I don't know what to show off first.
Start with the comments.
Okay. So I got from Epicos. Well, was it? This was Epicos, right? Stabby Bunny Emmett's Story. It's a one-shot.
I meant to grab that other one-shot Stabby Bunny that just came out like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Oh, there was that blue one. That came out right before this one.
Then I also, well, from TJ's, I got Harbinger number 8, Harbinger number 9, and Harbinger number 14.
Oh, dude, I was watching one of our off-camera pickups. You bought this book already.
Did?
Yeah.
Apparently I didn't update it. Oh well.
Yeah.
And then from Bargain Hunt, I saw this Sailor Moon pop. The box is damaged, and it's also supposed to have Luna with it, and I noticed it doesn't have Luna, so I'm probably going to take it out of the box, but it was just $5, so not bad.
Awesome.
And then we also got Bears vs. Babies, so I want to show that off too. It's usually like
Doesn't this
almost
look like it's out of
$30.
Austin Powers or something?
Yes, yeah. Something like that.
Let's have a cat fight.
Austin Powers meets Exploding Kittens.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
got.
really.
Also got, well, I got Baruto too, but I didn't
Yeah.
show it off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all my comics.
Chicks, y'all have to pick somewhere. Alright guys, I'm gonna ask who's watched the Teen Titans animated series, because that's the only reason I know who Wildebeest is, and that isn't even this Wildebeest. Teen Titans gave Wildebeest like some hobgoblin plotline where there's like 5 of him and it gets weird, you know?
Okay.
So this was like the first Wildebeest, maybe? It gets weird. I plan on doing more research into that. What are you doing? I need this arm, Missy. Go do something. Alright, at TJ's, which is where that other one came from, they had the first appearance of Kor-El, who was Superboy,
Okay.
in the Teen Titans TV show, the DC. Okay, Elizabeth, I'll just playing around you. So I got 2. One is in better condition than the other. Like this one's got spine ticks, but who cares? All right, Epicos on their pre-sale. Which, if you guys aren't watching the pre-sales for Epicos on Tuesday nights, you're missing out, because they had these $2 each.
3. No, 2.
It was 2. That's why we grabbed
Yeah,
A
because it was
and B.
basically like we got 2
both.
for 1.
Yeah, 2 for 1. So I said,
Yeah, they do deals all the time on there, either $1 or $2 off.
yeah, seriously. Unless you don't like buying random books, watch it. If you don't like buying random books, don't watch it. Either way, watch it. So here's X-Men number 5, the variant edition.
Which X-Men is that?
It sure as heck ain't the OG X-Men.
Okay.
This is the I cannot think of his name. What? No, the guy who Hickman. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That name, I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? Okay,
The
so
camera starts rolling.
I know, you just forget everything you ever taught. Okay, so this is Donny Cates doing Thor. I picked up issue 1. Wasn't going to get this, but Epicos had it on the pre-sale, so I was like, whatever, I'll get it. Again, wasn't going to get this, but Epicos had it on the pre-sale. And this is TMNT 102.
Awesome.
They have this as first appearance of the Unusual Mutants. I don't know. I'm not really trying to get a bunch of TMNT variants, but this is just around that issue 100, that big milestone for TMNT. So I'm just, like we did with Spawn. Spawn hit 300, and then we picked up some of the keys around 300. That's kind of what I'm doing with TMNT. So next is Justin, you know the significance of this book? It's not like a major key to anybody but me.
Marv Wolfman. Is this the one?
This is the last one.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
This is it. Thank you, TJ.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You've also completed.
Yes, a little mini set.
Yeah.
So, you guys may remember some clips from Cartersville Con.
I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. 443.
So okay, you want me to look?
446. 447. 448. 449. 450. Oh my god.
Miss.
Gosh.
51, right? We don't have
Goes 450, 452.
Where I went feverishly digging for this book right here. Couldn't find it anywhere. I actually got most of them from TJ's.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, because he's got
And
like
you've
that
looked
run.
for that there before,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
But
it has.
it's just
Every time I go in there, I go to Batman. I look for 451. It's never been there. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just test my luck. Boom. There it was. Like,
Wow,
it's just a
that's
key
awesome.
to me, but it's like, it's so great. And it's a great
That's
cover.
significant,
I
man.
know,
It is a
really
great
needed
book. Like
it.
that was the first thing I thought before I thought looking at number or who was behind it. I thought, what
It's
a
a
great cover.
sweet Joker
We
cover.
really
It is,
needed
it
it
is.
on camera because almost every time you've looked, it's been on camera.
Yeah. It's been a running little gag. Alright, I've showed this to Justin already. Pink Ranger foil. I'm trying to get all these foils. And I'm hoping we're not too lazy and we actually take pictures and stuff and I can put them on, but you guys know how it goes. Alright, and then this is an Art Germ variant for Thor #1.
Wow, that's cool.
Jessica said, that doesn't look like Thor, I don't like it. I was like,
It's
"Bro,
different interpretation.
It's still,
Bruh.
no, I still like art.
It's because he doesn't have a beard.
It just
That's what it
doesn't
is.
It
look
look,
like
it's because he's not fat. Wait, can we say that? Can we say that?
First the sunglasses.
Well, no, you said even you think he kind of looks more like The Witcher.
Yeah, I think he looks like The Witcher.
He does, yeah.
I don't hate that.
But I mean, Thor without facial hair could definitely look like that.
Yeah.
I think it's just the beard.
Yeah.
It's the beard.
So that's what we've been up to. I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing some new comics. So it's kind of like a mix of a new comic Wednesday and an off-camera pickup
Oh, yeah.
since we haven't got to do those in a while.
That's true.
Alright.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes.
Be on the lookout. I don't know when this is coming out. So be on the lookout for some con footage if that's not already out. And we'll just see you guys in the next video.
Bye.